Hello students, I am Abdesh Kumar Jha. We are going to discuss the third chapter of history of class 9th. The title of the chapter is Nazism and the rise of Hitler. In this video, we are going to discuss Hitler's rise to power. Hitler was born in 1889 in Austria. Socio-economic and political conditions of Germany led to the rise of Hitler. After Versailles Treaty, he joined the German Workers' Party in 1919, which was later renamed as the National Socialist German Workers' Party. It was later known as the Nazi Party. In 1923, Hitler planned to seize control of Bavaria, march to Berlin and capture power. He was arrested, tried for treason and later released. After 1929, banks collapsed, businesses shut down and people lost their jobs. In this situation of despair, Nazi propaganda gave hopes of a better future to the Germans, it means to the German people. In 1928, the Nazi Party got only 2.6% votes in the elections to the Reichstag, the German parliament. By 1932, it had become the largest party with 37% votes. Hitler was a powerful speaker. His passionate speeches about the fatherland and promises inspired German people. Promises made by Hitler were: first, he promised to build a strong nation, undo the injustice of the Versailles Treaty, restore the dignity of the German people, and create opportunities for unemployed people. He promised employment for those looking for work and a secure future for the youth. Third, he promised to weed out all foreign influences and to resist all foreign conspiracies against Germany. The red banners with the swastika and the Nazi salute and the ritualized rounds of applause after every speech were new developments at the time of Hitler. Nazi propaganda skillfully projected Hitler as a Messiah, a savior, as someone who had arrived to help German people in a time of acute economic and political crisis. The destruction of democracy. On 30th January 1933, President Hindenburg offered the chancellorship to Hitler. It was the highest position in the cabinet of ministers after gaining power. Having acquired the power, suspension of civil rights, and Hitler started to destroy the structure of democratic rule. Elimination of communists. A mysterious fire that broke out in the German parliament building in February. This incident facilitated Hitler's move in removing the democratic structures in Germany. Hitler indefinitely suspended civil rights like freedom of speech, press, and assembly by the fire decree of 28 February 1933. The communists were the arch enemies of Hitler. After suspension of civic rights, Hitler turned on communists. Most of them were sent to the newly established concentration camps. The repression of the communists was severe. However, they were only one among the 52 types of victims prosecuted by the Nazi across the country. The Enabling Act. On 3rd March 1933, the famous Enabling Act was passed, which gave Hitler all powers to sideline parliament and rule by decree. This act established dictatorship in Germany. All political parties and trade unions were banned. The state established complete control over the economy, media, army, and judiciary. Apart from the already existing regular police in green uniform and the SA or the storm troopers, the Nazi government introduced Gestapo, the secret state police, the SS, protection squads, criminal police, and the security service. After gaining extra constitutional power of the newly organized forces, gave the Nazi state its reputation as the most dreaded criminal state. People were detained in Gestapo torture chambers, rounded up and sent to concentration camps, deported at will or arrested without any legal procedure. In the next video, we will discuss about the reconstruction. It means economic reconstruction and the Nazi worldview. Thanks.